a second I was frozen for some reason. Hey. Mad. I'm a waitress. Waitress, artist, and soon to be exorcist. My brain is mush right now. I'm tired. I don't know. I think I'm just bummed today. There's no particular, well, there is a particular reason, but like, it's really stupid. I just have really big emotions today for no reason. You know? But today's stream's gonna be a lot more chilled out. Oh. My brain. How is my fucking tablet frozen? What the fuck? Now it's like, you little bitch. Hello, Julian. My God. Why is my tablet doing this? Of course my tablet's doing that right now. You know what? Give it a second. I'm shutting it down and then turning it back on. It's funny because the day I was like, should I even stream? I'm not really feeling like it. And then everything in the world is being like, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should just, perish. Like, just die right now. And I'm low-key. Like, again, I want to stream now, but it's like, I'm tired. I'm P. Push my mic in because I'm not gonna lie, because I'm talking so low, y'all may not be able to hear me. Now I'm turning back on. Okay, there we go. Anyway, Julian, how have you been? As for me, I've been doing good. I'm, what's it called? Got back from work. Titan, I texted him earlier today. I saw this really cool gaming chair because we're in like a community where, our community, we're in an apartment complex that's for more affluent people. So when they move or they want to get rid of stuff, it's like usually pretty good quality stuff. Well, I saw this gaming chair and I was like, oh my God, I need to get that. But I was on my way to work. I couldn't take it. And so I texted Titan, hey, get this chair. It looks really good. I need it because I'm using this like rickety kind of like squeaky chair. Also, I'm still waiting for this to actually like do good. There we go. Okay. Now let me just pull it up. Make sure my DMs and all the stuff are covered because like, girl, I don't want to be showing some crazy stuff that me and my friends be talking about. Select. I'm just getting rid of a few things. Okay. But yeah. I told him, hey, could you get this for me? It's just chilling here. Like, it's right there. Please, can you grab it? And he didn't text back. And I was like, okay, he'll probably do it later today. And so I go to work. I'm vibing. I'm doing my thing. It's a little stressful. But I'm working. And then after I'm done with work, after hours have passed, Pat replies, oh, I didn't see this till now. Yeah, I can go check. It's been hours, and it was a good-ass gaming chair. So I just kind of got the idea of like, oh, it's gone. Someone took it. And what made me really, really upset is when I actually found a similar chair online, and any chair that's similar to it, because I was looking at it and I was like kind of examining like, ooh, this looks kind of good. All of them are almost $1,000. So I missed out on at least an $1,000 plus chair, gaming chair that was white and black. Looked pretty good condition. No nothing. No, it wasn't suspicious. It was again, here a lot of rich people live in these apartment complexes, and they just get rid of a lot of shit. And so, it being there, I could have grabbed it at any point, and also it's in a very like visible location, like everyone can kind of see it. It's very open. It's next to like the office area, so like it's not hidden or like dangerous or like a trap. It just literally just people didn't want it. And I was you have no idea how upset I was. I still am very heated, as you can probably tell from my voice. But yeah, I was very unhappy that Titan, because the thing is, Titan has this habit of not looking at his phone, which is like, okay, Slay, if you want to work, that's fine. You know, like, you know, just not, getting away from distractions and all stuff. But the thing is, he always ignores his phone all the time. So like, I'll be like, hey, I need this, help me. And he'll be like, oh, sorry, I didn't see this until like hours later when it doesn't even matter. Or like someone will be trying to reach out to him. He's like, oh, well, my phone was dead. Oh, my phone was away. Oh, my phone was away. Mind you, he's looking for jobs still. Why is your phone not near you? You should be... Chill. All right. I'm actually like on the verge of tears because the thing about me that you need to know is not only do I have big feelings, but also I just... Should I put it? I know, you know how everyone wants things. Everyone likes to have things. And for me, it's kind of 50-50. Like, of course I do. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to eat this, or I want to do this. But like, because it's not a need, or because like I truly want it, I'll just kind of like be like, well, yeah, I can do it later. Or even if I was like, I really want to, I'll pout a little. But then that's about it. Also, I'm duplicating this so that I'm making this one specifically body, and then I'm gonna make the other layer specifically clothes, because it's taking so long to load because of how big this file is. I'm just gonna delete clothes from this one. But anyway, I want things very, very rarely, like truly want things very rarely. And when I saw that gaming chair, I wanted it so fucking bad. I do not even have the words for it. I wanted it so bad. And so, you know, not getting it really made me feel a certain kind of way. Which could be considered childish. I know, it's like, oh, well, you're a grown person. Why are you basically throwing a tantrum? I mean, I'm not throwing a tantrum, but like internally I am, so I guess, yeah. But still, I don't want a lot of things. And when I see something that's free, I learn is actually super expensive and is right in front of me, I just can't grab it because of time. It's all playing in my head right now. It's cycling. My brain's like, yeah, you could have had that, but you can't. Sorry, too bad. Because of someone else's, you know, habits. So it's crazy to start stream at being like upset. I'm sorry for the negative energy. I'm still pretty tired, but like, yeah. Anyway, just I have very big feelings. I'm trying to chill. Also, I'm gonna go over the hair a little bit more because I still feel like it's like not the best it could be. But yeah, I'm trying to like chill out, not be such a baby about it. Just you know, take a moment. I'm gonna turn this off. Do this. Another overlay. And I found this brush that I'm like, maybe I can do this one instead for the hair texturing. But yeah, and so I just have a lot of big feelings right now. It's like kind of messing with me. Oh wait, okay. I'm gonna wait until I'm finished with adding these in before I say anything. But like, I kind of like the way this looks. Ooh, wait. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, oh. It's okay to be mad and sometimes to cry. You are human. That is true. I feel like a big baby because like I grew up called being told it's selfish to want things. So I don't want a lot. But when I do, it's hard to like like what's it called? It's hard to deal with the big feeling, especially because like I'm on hormones, so my big feelings are even bigger than when they were when I was younger. So demanding more time. But yeah, right. You're right. If I so wish to, I will. I can cry. I won't do it now. Just so you know, I just have really big feelings right now.
I'm very sensitive.
Both. I should put this in. So, I kind of like this one looks a bit more, but only because I made it smaller. So what if I, pardon me, make it. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Only put it in the highlight so that's like, so that's easier to cut and all stuff for when we actually get like the whole process. Might take a bit. Luckily though, today at work it was pretty like not super difficult. We had someone come in and a little bit more. So things that would usually take me like an extra like 20 to 30 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're timed and you're like, oh, you have to get out at this time specifically, it helps a lot to get a little bit of a extra. So even though I was still struggling, I wasn't struggling as bad. Cool. Let's do a. I don't hate. But for some reason, it does still feel like he has like bits that aren't his hair on his head. Maybe it's the lack of like diverse. Second, I'm gonna do a quick kind of. It just. Is that like he doesn't have like his extra little bits of hair? Don't be sad and be happy. Simply, exactly. You're right. Why the fuck? Like, I should stop. Like, oh my god, you're so right. No, for real. Anyway, you're so right. You're so real for that. I'm so low energy, but the idea of just be happy is so funny. Maybe it is literally just like because it feels like there's not enough like extra hair bits. So give me a second. This. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, oy. You know what I always think about? There's this one time I went to this artist's Twitch stream, and I'm like, oh my god, he has so many viewers. He must be so engaging. Oh my god. And I went in, he's like, and he was just staring, doing nothing. I mean, he was arting, he was doing art. But it was like, he was not interacting with anybody. And I was shocked because I'm always told like, oh, you have to engage like intensely with all of your followers. And it's like, okay, good rule. But then he wasn't, and he had thousands upon thousands. And I checked his stuff, I was curious. I was like, wait, how are you so popular, but you're like just chilling? Which is again fine. Like I'm not being like, how dare he? No, I'm sure his art was really good. It was really good. But I was just like, how did you do that? Also, maybe it just looks kind of weird because I'm the idea is that he's gonna have a hat or so. Looks good with the mask too. Yeah. The glasses, I feel like they need to be sized down. No, that's still glasses, yeah. But yeah, I was shocked. It's like he was not talking to nobody. He was doing just fine. You never know how like it's always strange how people just have this kind of charm to them, even if they're not trying their like super hard. And it's just like I look up to those people. Sorry, I keep taking a drink of my coffee. And I really look up to those people because it's like, wow, you're so nonchalant, and people love that. I cannot be nonchalant. I'm very chalanted. I'm chalanting right now. I'm very chalanted. Also, well, you know what? Actually, I don't care. This one, I don't care. This, I do care, because the hat is gonna go here, so I have to kind of make a secondary version. Or do I? Kind of. I may just make actually a secondary back version later. Like, all these bangs right here are going to be cut up, and this back portion is going to be 2 big chunks. And maybe these little bits too. And the rigger will maybe be able to like squish it down for the hat. So I don't. Went through a general overview. The little eyes, I think they're pretty good. I do need more yellow. Real quick. Here. Cool. Like just that little bit actually really helped. Give me a second. Let me mirror that. Okay. Oh. And I was gonna give him some like yellow or something. But I feel it's a bit much. Since he already has like, oh hey Jess, welcome. I just got done ranting. Like I have big feelings. And I won't go fully over it, but like, oh my god. I am fashionably late. Don't worry, girl. Don't worry. I'm fashionably late to my own stream because like I started at 10, basically. Almost 10. Because oh my god. Basically what ended up happening, also I'm going to the I'm changing tabs real quick. I'm going to be now working on his outfit. And maybe some little bits later on. Oh my god, why did I do that? Why are you doing this? But basically, for some reason, when I left for the stream to just play on its own, you know, the waiting screen, somehow the Steam tab, like a gaming Steam tab opened. It was weird. It was like for Xbox for some reason, even though I think maybe I pressed the controller because it was connected. And it opened and it takes a lot of RAM. So basically it just shut everything down. It basically crashed. Like my Wi-Fi cut out, the internet, some of my tabs closed. I couldn't exit out for a bit. Like it was so bad. And so I had to shut down my computer and turn it back on. I was very unhappy. Also, I just realized I should like that should be taking up everything. Yeah. Yeah. You're not my type. Let me turn this off, but let me get the body real quick, like the body from the other one. Anyway, so that's why I was also late. We're late together. And I just got done ranting to to Julian about a gaming chair that I learned was likely around $1,000 that was just left near a dump in good condition. A dump, the apartment complex's dump. It's not dangerous. It wasn't a trick or anything. It just, people here are rich and sometimes they get rid of stuff. Because people move and all that stuff. Well, anyway, I told Titan to get it for me, and he didn't see the text until hours later. So when he ended up, actually going to check if it's there, it was gone because it was good condition. Let's see. Well, it's crazy. Hopefully it isn't major. Yeah, it's not. Luckily not. Anyways, I have been just editing my book of OCs and writing their profiles. Oh my god, yes. Cataloging them OCs. Oh my god. I need to do that. I need that for real. Also, gaming chair too late. Yeah. It was too late. It was taken. And I was ranting because that's a problem Titan has been having for a long while. Which is not turning on his damn motherfucking phone. Or keeping it charged. Either one or the other. He either isn't keeping it charged, or I just realized I forgot to fix this up. I'll do it later. But he doesn't keep his stuff charged. And so I'll be like, hey, I need help with something, or hey, come get me. Hey, do this and all stuff. And he just don't got his phone no more. And he'll be like, man, I need to start doing that more. And I'm like, yeah, you should start doing that more. And he'll be like, frog blink. Where's my phone? And I'm just having feelings. I'm having big feelings about this all. Also, I'm just gonna say fuck it and not do the whole vector layer for this because, like, I don't think if I have to resize something, I'll just draw it over it again. My little brother is similar. Like, he doesn't keep his phone charged or having his. No, for real. It's like why? The thing is that Titan's almost always on his phone. That's the thing, is that when it's times when he's like at home chilling or doing something random, he's on his phone or his Mac. And it's like, why is the one important thing that you don't even have to like actually have on, just keep near you, never near you, or ever charged? Like, please, I beg of thee. Also, I plan to maybe render this a little bit and then cut it up later, because, like, again, this is a test. I really need something to, like, be really separated. I'll separate it. Yeah, or calls even sometimes. Yeah, no, for real. Like, they just disappear. Like, it's crazy because the thing is, when we were long distance, he was always on, never not on his phone. But now that we're together, like physically near each other, he really said, actually, let me just out of existence. Like, okay. Sure. Fine. We got quality over quantity in this chat. And aw, that's so sweet of you to say. And yes, they are a great person. That's why, I harvest them specifically a lot, because, their skin and organs and bones are very, 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 You're a cool, kind person. Oh, I love that my chat is just like a chill, just like a you call it. Just a chill place. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to find. I'm too tired, but yes, you know what I mean. I am nervous though for this. Get to a point where it's like, oh. I know this is meant to be like a texture kind of thing. Really bumpy. I may have to photo bash a lot of this because, like, the girl fucking and gassy apparently. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Damn. What are you saying, damn, too? Which one? I say a lot of things. I forgot. I forgot already. You can't hate me because I just forgot. I'm just, you know, I'm just so dainty and I'm just forgetful. I'm like a baby. I'm like a grown baby. I'm like a grown person baby. I'm like a grown person sized infant. Watch out. I will terrorize you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep my butt shut. Yeah. And that may type. I just can't get over that line in Dispatch with Flambe. Also, I still am upset that Dispatch is not a queer game. Like you're telling me you have a character who literally is like an enemy to the main character, but doesn't know it, and is like low-key having a huge, like, not even low-key, straight up has a crush on him. And then you just like, you know what? Let's ignore this drama. Let's ignore the enemies to lovers trope that is so right there, that could be so good if you choose to romanticize that character. Let's ignore that and just focus on, you know, the invisible, you know, non-consensual toucher, kisser, and watcher of you like a pervert, or blonde girl. Superwoman, basically. Just Superwoman. Like they gave us two of the most lukewarm options where they could go fire. There are horror movies of adults with toddlers, mind you, by the way. There are? One particularly in the 70s movies. Also, Dispatch, that's crazy. Also, Dispatch was really good rep without shoving it in your face. That's the thing, is that, like, I don't mind. That's the thing I do like. But the thing is that a lot of people kind of really don't, I put it. Because the point of, like, a lot of these games, especially if they're romanticizable, is, like, you can choose where you go with that. I like how I think in a lot of Telltale games, you can choose you can choose the main character to be, like, straight, basically, by certain choices you make. Like, oh, I never thought about it. No, I would never do that. You know, it was just, like, not the point. But, like, to not have that option in a game that literally was, like, that straight up was like, hey, we don't want to spoil, but in the, like, when someone asks, like, oh, do you think there's gonna be any, like, male options to romanticize? And then you think they're like, well, wait and see, and it was the actual directors saying that, like, straight up being like, yeah, you'll have to wait and see, we ain't telling you, could spoil it. And it's like, okay, so you're telling me there is it is gonna be a thing, and then it never was. And it's like, even then, the writing for them is so good. Like, imagine if he became an option, that'd be so interesting. I love the enemies to lovers to, or at least like close friends trope. And also the fact he disappeared for a good chunk of it was kind of crazy. Bombay before the party, like, damn. Anyway, sorry. Robert is Iron Man, but super broke. No, for real, he is. He is like me for real. Yeah. He's the broke Iron Man. Yes. I took me a bit to read that. He for real. He's like both of us. We're all broke together. The broke community, the brokies. I should stop. Y'all aren't the mad lads no more. Y'all are the brokies. We're all the brokies. That's why I'm waitress. And even being an exorcist doesn't really pay well, so we're never gonna have money, guys. We're never gonna be rich. I'm sorry, now I just had a sad thought. I remember when I was younger, I always tell my mama I'd buy her a house, and I can barely afford rent, so damn, just forgetting how life is as an adult is so unforgiving.
I'm gonna be rich and famous one day, and I'll buy you a house, mama. I can barely support myself, girl. I can barely support myself. Yep, broke people should never laugh. Oh God. Mega Minaj. I'd never really listened to her music. I always thought she was like iconic in a sense she was funny. Never listened to Cardi B. Or, whoa, what the fuck? I actually haven't listened to Cardi B either. I listened to Megan Thee Stallion. But anyway, no offense to Cardi B. But like, I never listened to Nicki Minaj. Super Bass, yes, because that was like everywhere at some point. And make me come to life, come on and turn me on. Me see my life, come on and turn me on. I'm too young to die, come on and turn me on, turn me on. Da 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 da, turn me on. That's the only other one. Literally, she just never really appealed to me outside of those songs. Everything else was kind of like, eh. And it's like, again, she's talented, but it's like, she just never appealed to me. Especially now with the whole like weird thing she said about like LGBT people, trans people, even low-key black people. Like with being like, let white women be white women. Why do all these black girls have to, and all these black people have to be that? And it's like, what? Me too vulgar? No, it wasn't because she's vulgar. Girl, I listened to Cupcake. It's not because she's vulgar. It just never really appealed to me. Sometimes it felt like at point she wasn't even saying words. That's just a me thing though. That specifically is just a me thing. But straight up, it's just because she didn't appeal. Don't know. I'm just quoting Nicki, but the only song I know from her is Star. Oh yeah, Starships were meant to fly. Yep. Also, don't take any of my little like moments of singing as me actually singing. I can't wait to do a cover. Oh my God. I want to get to a point when I'm near done with my model that I start working on like an animatic, a cover to come out. Basically treat myself for a second like a, how do I put it? Like a big time VTuber just for one period in my life. And then it's gonna be back to these kind of streams where I'm like, like 2 pixels. Oh my God, I just squirted everywhere. That sounds crazy out of context. I was drinking coffee and it does this thing with the straw where like, because I'm still sucking, but I let go at the same time, it like a little bit of the flow from the straw keeps going. So it just everywhere. So don't worry. I'm not being weird. Yet. But yeah, no, I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj. Like, yeah, that's it. Well, not really. It's because, you know, she's a predator like her, so. Like, if you always find yourself around people who are predators. I can roll my tongue, but for some reason I can't do it. As predators. That says a lot about you, you know? You just so happen to always be around people and gravitate towards people who have been convicted of shit. And it's like, girl, I know what you are. Don't get near me. Don't touch my children. Anyway, recently I sent a funny little short video of a woman who was going to sing somebody I used to know, but the radio played Anxiety, which is yeah, it's like because she sampled Doechii sampled that song for Anxiety. That was so funny. I know which one you're talking about. I just see the music video with the volume down. Which one? Oh, Anxiety, or are we talking about oh, you nasty. Stop it. You're nasty. Oh, you're so nasty. Stop it. No. Sorry, I can't. I mean, I'm not particularly into women, but like, even then, I can't really thirst over a girl whose husband is convicted. So I just can't bring myself. I just can't bring myself to.
We like being a freak here. We have our limits. People who tend to be around child lickers. Sorry, I'm ruining the fun. God, guys, you guys should just take me out back and shoot me in the butt. Not the face, the butt. I just have so much meat back there that it's like, maybe it'd help you guys if you had a little bit of it. Cause I know y'all's are flat. Like I can see you sitting down or laying down, and like I can tell that your backs don't have any issues because you're just always laying flat. Love you guys. Sorry. I need to chill. I guess we're on the sleeves at this point. Wow, look at all this. Wow. How you know? Number one, you're native, so. No, wait, is that too real? I'm native too, so I can say that, but I'm native too. So, well, I'm black too. I'm black and native, so like, I don't have that issue. But yeah. When I move around too much, people tell me to stop because they think I'm clapping for someone else. It's actually funny because where I work, I actually lost 20 pounds. Almost 30. Yeah, almost 30 because like, what's it called? My OMG is crazy. I almost lost 30 pounds from my work because of how much I'm moving. On top of like, you know, eating less. And, I mean, actually, I think I'm eating around the same amount, but just like, I don't know, like less frequently. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I eat a lot still, but not like as much as I used to, because I would eat a lot in one sitting and then kind of like deal with that for like a good chunk. But now I've been like spacing out my meals and snacks and such, and like I've lost. I used to be 180. Now I'm 150. Was it 50? Yes, 150. I'm teetering on 156 to 157 now. I used to be 160 just a bit ago. You can actually see on my debut video, I put it down 160 as my weight. Now I'm lower than that on average. When I was sick, I emptied my bowels and all that stuff too. So like my true weight is 155, but like, oh my god, please help my mind. Help your mind? What do you mean? Help your mind? Get like, you want me to like lobotomize you? We all need help with our minds. No, for real, y'all are nasty. Your mind's out of the gutter. Out of that gutter. Your mind's out of the gouda. Get your mind out of that cheese. Get your mind's out. What else can I say? Y'all's is nasty. But that's why we all vibe here, because we're all a little nasty. That's just a little bit nasty. It's actually funny because me and my friend, my mutual, send each other smut of our OCs and such. And even just not our OCs. It's like crazy. But what if we liked the gutter mad? I guess you can chill there. I don't know. It's not really meant to be a punishment, I guess. I tell you not to, but like I can't really force it. 'Cause I do sometimes, you know, roll around the gutter a little bit. Just a wee bit. I am a gutter roller. I am as well. I too take part in gutter rolling. The only thing I'm gonna get annoyed at is I know for a fact that after I get this done, I'm gonna have to change the wrinkles on the sleeves. Because we can't have a character be too symmetrical or it looks fucking weird. Like, when it comes to clothes, if they're like actually symmetrical, they always look weird. It's like, you look at this and it's like, yeah, it's symmetrical, which is completely fine. But like, it looks so unnatural. So I'm not excited for when I have to like move shit around a little bit. Like, it has to be like different enough that like it doesn't make problems for rigging, but same enough that like, you know, it doesn't look weird. Like it looks natural. Also, real quick, I'm sorry, I keep jumping around. This is kind of related. I'm gonna try to like do a thing. Give me a second. So as I said, I'm working on a 2D model. Got to switch it up a bit, don't we? To make it more real. Yeah, to make it more real. To make it more well, real. Anyway, what am I recently deleted? Because it's probably in there. Stuff. Hidden. Recently delete. Okay. And then cover 2. Okay. So I actually not there either. I'm gonna do a whole thing. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Don't get mad. Honest with the turbulence. With the turbulence is crazy. With the turbulence is crazy. Not the turbulence. Okay. Oh wait, no, I'll move over here. So I'm trying to make a live 2D model, and the thing is that I'm trying to make the body closest to my real life self as possible. Like a plane? Yes, like a plane actually. Yes, they mean like a plane. But like, let me actually crop this because my friend thought I drew a whole hog for my model because the crop. Let me just wrong one. Let me just fix that real quick. Let me just there we go. Okay. So there we go. I'm not to spoil my model yet completely. But like, so I had 2 versions of my lower half. And the first one is the one I did without reference / like how I perceive my lower half. Because like the upper half, it doesn't really matter. But like the lower half is like, I always saw myself as a little more, not plump, but like, you know, had a lot more ridges and bumps on for my sides. You know, I was always insecure about that, especially when I wore like tight pants, because, you know, I'm a healthy weight. And I also emphasize my stomach a bit more because, you know, I perceive that myself as having more of a tummy. And it's just very weird because like I went to Titan specifically to kind of like go back and forth. like a rap music video. Yeah, he's trying to make bars. God, Jess, he's trying to make bars. Why you do this? No, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I tried to like make it look like how I think I look like. Sounds crazy. But yeah. And then Titan went over it, and basically, this is how my actual shape is. Which doesn't look like a big difference. But I was shocked because basically what he said, number 1, the changes I had to make were reducing the stomach detailing. Oh, we get it. You just don't like people of color. No, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. No, it's okay. It's okay, Jess. We get it. You just don't like super dark people. No, I get it. It's fine. Sorry. But yeah, what's interesting is that basically he told me that number 1, my hips are wider than in the first image, as well as my like love handle things being a lot thinner as well. And he basically said, oh yeah, more feminine figure. And I was like, really? I've always been insecure that I look more like this. I want to be more realistic with my body. But he insists that it's more like this, with more hip and thighs. I'm like, okay, sure. It's just so weird because I never really perceived my body as being, you know, that. I don't know. I think it's just like me internally ranty about. Like, it's a weird exploration of how one perceives themselves versus how they actually look. Because in a few drawings, if you go back into my like accounts and such that I did of myself, I drew myself big, pretty big. Even though in actuality, technically I was thinner, and I would still draw myself like that, but I am very much thin now. And I'm like, what? Why so actually like classical pop, folk, opera. Folk is crazy. Well, actually, no, it's not. So judge me for my old soul or blame it. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Black people invented most of those things, so don't worry. In Black History Month is crazy, bro. No, for real. How dare they? We should like eat them because of white people eating us. Well, you're not black, so. But well, actually, you know what? They did actually eat Native Americans. They did actually do that. That's so crazy. Why were white people so hungry? They really fiending for that dark meat, weren't they? Sorry. That was a little much. Not for real. That's crazy. I love Cupcake raps Eminem. I don't know what other rappers. Don't worry, girl. Don't worry. Don't worry. Also, yeah. A lot of white people love Eminem. I think Eminem's pretty chill. I don't have any real strong opinions for or against him. I just know when he did that weird millennial thing, like, that Gen X rise. I think he did that, like, because I think Gen Z made a joke about like the generations going against each other, and Gen X was like really upset about that. So they actually started taking it seriously and made a whole filter being like, I'm Gen X. And it was like a really ugly filter too. I mean, they were descendants from Europe, so yeah. They were. White people were very, very cannibalistic. God, I wish whoever made them would train them better. Imagine if that was if I was being for real with that. Imagine if I was white saying that to a black person. Like, that'd be crazy. Imagine if I was black saying that to a black person. You are greedy gluttons. No, for real. Why do you want everything? Like, literally everything. Like, why are you colonizing everything? And Buddha bangles? What the? Golden Buddha bangles? Like, what? Like, or like the jade bracelets that they were trying to sell, being like, ooh, look at this. And it's like, it's actually like a Chinese cultural thing. I mean, I was younger, I remember wanting those, but I always felt like I was disrespectful for some reason. I didn't know why. And then it turns out, oh yeah, in Chinese culture, you're given a bracelet that you are basically not supposed to take off. If it breaks, it's fine. But it's meant to be like almost impossible to get off because it's meant to be like, meant to stay on you. And it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy that like how many things white people be like, oh my God, remember, like this is so cool. And it's like literally some other culture completely. And they'll try to be like, well, actually we popularized it. Like, actually it's ours. Even like things like African sponges and African soap, like that was not popular until white people started like going like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like, oh, for some reason that made my nostril like clog with snot. Excuse me. It looks so crazy with just nothing but the line art. It just looks like he's in a comfy little sweater. Girls look better in a real tight sweater. Girls look better in a real tight sweater. Oh wait, you know what? I did this wrong already. It actually goes like this. There we go. I was wondering why it looks kind of like, looks a little strange somehow. I was literally doing it wrong. Let's see. Oh, so tired. Wake up, bitch. Wake up, bitch. It's November. It's not November. What am I talking about? What day is it? It's February. That's not a day. That's a month. Today is Friday. Yeah. Yeah. This may be a short stream because not gonna lie, I'm like bugging out real bad. I'm for real like let's see. It's hard because I'm also trying my best not to like what's it called, like add too much line work because I'm just gonna like draw over it using the shadow technique. That should look nice. Let me copy. No. They always be wanting that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it be. Also, for some reason, I think my stream is like really late today. Like, as in literally late, like physically. Anyway, I mean, I looked up online and just found that there was white slavery between, yeah. But I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. Just want to share a bit. Yeah, that's because slavery at a certain point, at least really far back then, was more like a, not based on race, but on class. It was a class thing where it wasn't, it was about selling yourself the same way that, you know, anyone else might do some form of work and or be punished for it. Like a lot of times it was prisoners and so on. But then it became a race thing after, how should I put it? Basically, as they were conquering other land, they started perceiving other cultures as inferior and in turn in either in need of help or in need of reformation. And a lot of times they were like, well, since these people are lesser and we don't see them as humans, might as well use them as slaves instead. So it's like, it wasn't originally based on race, but it became race because they made it become about race. Like how there was slavery in every culture to a degree, but it was based specifically on punishment and class. While after colonization, it became about specifically race and culture. Which is why, again, they didn't want like people of color to learn how to like read the English language, even like sometimes speak it, because they didn't want, you know, people they were using as slaves to educate themselves and do better. Which is also why they used religion on top of that to try to, you know, subjugate them to slavery. It's like, you know, you sounded like a good history teacher. I am not. I'm bad at being a teacher. I'm really bad. I say that as a person who like low-key like teaches art. Some people, not literally teaches, but like gives pointers and such. I'm just very open to like people improving and learning. Cause like, you'd be surprised by how many people don't know things. Like someone one time, I watched a video earlier and I agreed with the point, but they basically said like, it was this video on Jubilee or something. I don't think it was Jubilee, but it was like one of those like challenges, kind of. This girl, she had her mom pick out who was her boyfriend. And like a moment there. Okay, yeah, good. Just a little bit. I don't want to seem too much like a teacher. Imagine this as a teacher. You know? I terrify the children. Anyway. Or everyone. I terrify people now. I don't know, what am I talking about? I terrify my own community. But anyway. She was told, hey, pick out who my boyfriend is. Not her specifically, but like the whole, I guess, like video / episode. And so the mom goes over and like starts picking out dudes, and they go on a trans dude, and he's really sweet, really nice, seems very educated and like super chill. And then the mom's like, oh, like really awkward, like, oh yeah. And then at the end, the mom picks like the biker bad boy, and it's like, number one, why would you want that kind of dude for your daughter? You want the guy that's like in dark leather and like kind of looks like he's kind of like not the best person to be around to be with your daughter. Well, anyway, she then reveals that, you know, the daughter reveals the trans guy is my boyfriend. And so the mom's like, no, it can't be him and all stuff, like, because like I'm pretty sure he's not Christian, but he's not like against Christianity or anything. Like he just personally wouldn't he doesn't go to church actively, but would go for other people and stuff. And like, again, like being kind of weird about it. Also, she said, so anyway, the guy made the thing I'm talking about is that a guy made a video about the topic, and he had again a good point, and I was like just listening to it. But then he said a trans. She found out her boyfriend was a trans, and I'm like, a trans? A trans? And so I left a comment basically being like, okay, just letting you know, like I agree with your points, and I like this video, but like, but saying a trans, like a trans, is the same kind of way. It's like saying a black, where it's like you're removing the personhood from the identity / the person, you know? Especially when referring to a person, it's like you don't say a trans or a black or a white. You say a black person, a white person, a trans person. And so like I left that comment, and then this girl replies going like, bye. And I'm like, bye? Fuck you mean? I'm girl, I'm a femme. And I'm black. I know what I'm talking about. Well, that's why I basically wrote. I said I'm black and I know what I'm in trans and I know what I'm talking about. And then she just replies with like laughing emojis. And I'm like, is that funny to you? Like, what? Anyway, like recently for me on a video games from critics and such, like Killer In, I started watching the gameplay videos and then seeing videos talking trash about it. It's so negative. Man, people, it depends, because like I really have to experience the game myself. I was like, I know people are trash talking Poppy's playtime, and I actually agree with it heavily, but like I know some people just really be like, oh, I don't like this game because insert minority / people of color in it. And it's like, at least play the game. Like, what? Or like watch a proper playthrough. You can't just like make an assumption based on the type of characters are in it rather than, you know, like the content of the game rather than just like, oh, well, it has black people, so it's bad. Or it has gay people, so it's bad. And it's like, anyway, I watched someone playing it and enjoyed it, but saw other videos like critics and reviewers hating on it. That always happens in general. That just always happens. Again, it's kind of also like you kind of have to make your own opinion, but like, you know. Oh, hello, Colleen. Welcome back. Hello. Oh my God. I remember you. I see. But yeah, we're talking about games and such in the process. Well, I'm trying to get this. You know what? Let's do this instead, because this is actually getting on my nerves. Let me do this. Whoa, what the heck? This. Go. And reduce the. Why is this line so thick? Oh, okay, that's why. I have Phil on. But hello, welcome to the stream. We're just vibing. Also, that person needs help. Like, I'm glad I didn't go overboard, but like, that is rude behavior to someone. Yeah. And then also like, hi. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. People are just weird online. Like, I'm trying to educate people because people just genuinely don't know. It's not out of malice or like any like weird behavior. But then you'll have people who just be like, actually, well, be quiet. And it's like, now you're being rude. Like, why? Like, sorry, I have brains and I'm actually trying to teach y'all something. Like, and I can tell it's I can tell the girl who replied to me was like one of those girls who were like, God, I'm a woman. I'm not a cis woman. I'm just a woman. And it's like, no. Oh, yes, but also you're a dumb woman, you know? Like, use your head for 2 seconds. Like, sometimes some of these people get on my nerves. These people get on my nerves. Oh, my nerves. They're getting on them. Ooh, it's like an infestation. Anyway. Sorry. Also, real quick, separate topic. It's weird because sometimes I have a really intense, like, accent like that. But then other times, especially when I'm just, like, vibing, I don't, quote-unquote, sound black. Which is a crazy thing to hear, especially growing up as a black person. Just constantly hearing, like, well, you don't sound black. And it's like, well, maybe it's because I'm in the north with you all. And we are in a fairly affluent area, an area at which there are very little people of color. So I do not have voices slash sounds to reference that are, as you may categorize as, black. Like what do you want to say? Women, what can I say? Bro, stop. No, Jillian. No! No, Julian! Don't fall into the trap of misogyny! No, Julian! You're just chilling there at the bottom of the misogyny pit. Just like, oh my god. I have big ass nostrils, so when I itch my nose, I know, don't worry, I get it. It's okay, I get the joke. Don't worry. But sometimes, what's the word? I have big ass nostrils, so when I breathe and I have an itch, or I say when I breathe, but when I have an itch in my nose, it's, even if I just go through the rim, it, from all other perspectives, it looks like I'm straight up picking my nostrils, just digging for gold up in there, because my nostrils are so big that they basically make a hood over my finger. And it doesn't help that, I have a very long nose too. So again, the top of my nose also covers my nostril. So I'll be like itching. And especially when I was a kid, oh my god, people be like, stop digging for gold, ew. And it's like, I'm itching my nose. My finger wouldn't even be in my nose. It'd be itching the rim. Like the outer rim. And people would be like, ew, stop picking your nose. And then I cry and die. I'm a ghost right now. Anyway, I hope things have been well for all today, because like, also there's lightning outside and I'm really worried about thunder. I didn't use I wasn't always afraid of thunder, but for some reason here I'm terrified of it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, relatable for the nose picking mad. I sometimes need a nose squeezer or tissue to clear my nose, for real. It doesn't help that I can only breathe out of one nostril at a time. I don't know what it is. I think I just have like a deviated septum. Like right now. Like that's one nostril. That's one nostril. The other one doesn't really have a lot of suction. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Again, I also have like, I like how I have to, I'm just basically explaining my habits on stream. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get worried that people are gonna be like, well, they're just being a pick-me. When it's like, I'm not, I promise, I'm not trying to be like, I'm like, generally on purpose. Like, when I sneeze with like a, to my voice. Because like I said, I got big nostrils. So when I sneeze, it hurts. Like, it hurts the back of my throat. My head rumbles when I sneeze. And the only way to like reduce that is to like, basically push everything up.
So I sound like this. So when I sneeze, it goes like that.
And it prevents it from like vibrating so hard, and it doesn't feel like I got a throat clogged. You breathe in 4K, dance. I know. Like I said, I have big nostrils. Me breathing out is crazy. Me breathing out, you could hear that for miles. Anyway, but yeah, like sometimes I'm not even joking. But if I pick too hard, or sneeze too hard, I get a bloody nose. Same. There's a specific part in my nose, and I keep thinking that like, what's it called? Like I'll get a napkin, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's a huge ass booger, and so I'll wipe there, and then I'll pull the thing back, and it's a giant scab, and the scab still is there, and it never goes away. Like it's been months, and if I move it or accidentally hit it, I just immediately nosebleed. So even then, I can't even pick my nose even if I wanted to. I have to like lightly go around it. It's like in the inner base of my nose, like the center kind of area. And I'm like, ugh! Not on my nose, in my nose. It sucks. had a nosebleed. I had a bad nosebleed during my graduation in my senior year, and it was terrible. I was bleeding from my nose the whole time. It's no, I'm sorry. What I do, this is gonna sound nasty. I just and just swallow that shit. I'm sorry. I raw dog swallow that. That one I'm not afraid to admit. I'm not afraid to admit that. Cause like I just want it to clot immediately. I want to just for it to clot. I don't care. I want the blood just to clot so I can just be done with the nosebleed and continue on with my day. Okay? I just can't deal. I'm sorry. Like it'll happen as well when I'm trying to sleep. Like I'll be in bed and then my nose will start bleeding and I'm just like, and I can't do anything because it's like I'm in bed and I'm too tired. I don't want to get up and get a tissue, make a whole ordeal out of it. So I just try to until it just swallow the blood until it's scabbed over and dried or whatever. I say scabbed over, but it's like, well, yeah, I guess they still scab over like an accidental because it has to be ruptured from somewhere. Look at us talking about like bloody noses and like our, I would say, I guess not picking habits because we don't pick our nose, but it's like still technically. It's so nasty. So nasty here. Another drink. It doesn't help I'm really dehydrated a lot of the time. I wonder why as I drink coffee. Put this in. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. That's the only plan. No, for real. Just until it dries over. And just let it, just swallow it. Until then. Or lay on your side so it kind of like pools a little. Oh, that sounds so nasty, but it's true. Like in front of my teachers and parents, I was like trying to be a pro. Yeah, I felt so embarrassed and upset for letting my allergies get to me. P.S. It is terrible in the summer, which is unfair. No, yeah, it is awful during the summer. It was actually awful for me for like. Actually, I started bleeding. I think on stream. No, I think it was on Irium. I started like having a really bad nosebleed out of nowhere. Like now my nose is like currently running. Not gonna lie, it's like the same thing as like, you know, when like your mouth salivates. I think because I'm thinking about like my nose being cleaned out. Now my snot is like, I'm trying my best for it not to go. Actually, you know what? Let me blow my nose. Give me a second. Not even a BRB. I'm trying to grab some napkin real quick because like. Amazing thing. Just now, when I went, sorry, I smacked you guys. Just now when I went and blew my nose, just, you know, the full, blow my nose, there was blood. Like my nose is constantly bleeding. There's still residual blood in it. Odd. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. We need that. We need that. I mean, we do need God in this house, but sadly, because of how we act. I'm sorry, Julian. It'll be crazy because like, pardon me, I do have Vtube lore as you all know. I don't know if you've seen my debut, but I do have Vtuber lore. And the funny thing is that it's not specifically Christian, but it is religious. And so it's like whenever I say something like, ooh, that got me an idea. And I'm just like thinking about like the equivalent like guardian angels that aren't actually guardian angels, like a role or something. Or basically it's like people who act as guardian angels and send blessings but just aren't as powerful to be like full-on exorcists. Like, ooh, that'd be interesting. Cause my character is a part of a 2-people team. Or he's gonna be, hopefully. I'm not afraid to spoil too much lore because I'm too small for people to really care. But yeah. Am I even doing this right? Maybe I should do this. Give me a second. Let's do this, because like I feel like the other one feels too like. And it feels like a lot of it is pointing outwards, so maybe we should start pointing this out. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better already. Like I was wondering, I was like, something feels off. It's just because this thing was weird. Anyway, yeah. So I guess like explain my lore because I haven't actually done that. If you haven't seen it, basically my character is human. Despite the horn, they are human. We just have a thing called possession in this world, where like sometimes a spirit, which is again, it's not really explained what they are in depth, but it's basically residual energy from a person's death. It's not exactly a soul, but it's like the remnants of where the soul was and any like strife or negativity that was left. And so basically sometimes if a person's really, really sad or like just not in the right headspace, it gives those spirits question mark, it leaves a gate open for them to basically possess you because your soul is weaker. And so basically you start transforming into what like a residual of whatever strife you're going through. Mine happened to be a mix of wrath and what's it called? I think just mainly wrath actually. And so like so my character became a giant bull creature, which luckily they saved me from. They didn't have to kill me. And so basically I'm normal again, just left with this horn. And the ribbon around it, or the rope around it, is actually spiritual. It prevents any further possession, / like if the spirit is still lingering, it prevents it from like specifically kind of like, I guess, like gaining its energy back. But it is kind of slowly coming back a little bit. It's like a kind of like a disease, low-key, they have to like keep monitor of. Like everyone who's possessed, though they can be saved, they just, we just kind of, there's the spirit's still lingering, and sometimes we transfer back, but it's not a usual thing, just sometimes. And by sometimes I mean like once or twice extra in our entire lifetime. So yeah. So the rope is it's like precaution to prevent that. If it comes undone, I'll still be fine, but it's like way more risky. Anyway, sorry. Not too long ago, I have to watch someone I didn't read that. I have to watch someone research and showing some clips of their research into communist TV in different countries. Oh, that's crazy. And eras of those times. That actually sounds really interesting. If I don't see with talent and video and on debut Vtube, I'm out. No! Please! I'm afraid to come true for you, Julian. No! That sounds like a cool series idea. Oh no, it does. It's because it's my series. I am the series. I have a dream. What is my dream? I have a dream that Julian will not get any bitches. Yeah, I get caught. That's my one dream. Sorry, Julian. You're forever bitchless. It ain't my choice, but it's my choice. Sorry. Well, yeah. Oh, and also I work as a waitress because it's attached to the school. Like, it's basically, I enrolled in the school because number one, it's easier to monitor me. Since my case, though not rare, it's just not common. So, like, yeah. Plus, I have some form of, like, ability to, like, stave off the possession a little bit more than most people would. They're like, potential. So I go to the school. It's college technically. And yeah.
Martin Luther King. Also, dang Julian, man, it's wishing you the worst.
That's not the worst. Being forcibly celibate isn't well, you know. Oh my god, Julian hashtag incel era. Oh my god, Julian hashtag incel era. Slay, good for you, Julian. I made you're an incel now.
Should we plan a strike on Matt? What are you gonna do, huh? 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 You can't do nothing. Yeah, I can't do nothing. Yeah, get got. Yeah, get got. What was I gonna say?
My nose is so bad. I'm excited because tonight, Titan wants to go to Wawa's, the convenience store, and I'm like, a sandwich actually sounds really good. We can annoy strike, yeah. Oh god. You know what that means? Fish. Well, joke's on you. You know, my other wishes? You know my other wishes? For your toes to be backwards. Just, yeah. Now you can't walk. You can walk backwards, but you can't walk. Yeah, take that. Get got. Get got. Oh, bananas! Sorry. I should really do like a an Ethereum stream. I'm just like, oh, if you give me a certain amount of thing. From Simpsons? Oh, never seen it. I mean, I've seen a few episodes, but I've never seen like enough to be like a true Simpsons fan. I'm a fraud. We need a virgin boy and boom backpack. What? And a boom backpack? What does that mean? What's a boom backpack? Also, I probably shouldn't have put this on the same layer now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my god. All that work and I just have to get rid of it because I'm so silly. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Let me focus on what I need for the whole jacket because it's actually not that complicated in terms of shading. Because the whole thing's pretty much done. Now think about it. And this shit really easy. A virgin boy. Oh no, never seen it. Or no. I never seen it. Sorry. I mean, I didn't get the reference. There we go. Sorry, I have seen Jimmy Neutron. We had a whole discussion about this. I have seen Jimmy Neutron. Anyway, now let's see. I'm gonna get one of those reference from Pinterest, and then we're gonna get completely lost in the sauce with Pinterest. Anyway, y'all saw nothing. Y'all perceived nothing there. Nothing happened. Anyway. What was I looking for? I kind of got distracted. What was I looking for? I forgot. Sorry. What? What was I doing? Oh, this is cool. Hey, this is really cool. I'm saving that. Trying help. Items. There we go. Yeah. Got a blast. Such a funny catch line that can be taken out of context. Not really. You can't really take got a blast out of anywhere, like in a weird way, like genuinely. Because like if you say got a blast, it's like I don't know. I just can't perceive it in like that kind of way for some reason. This is a pretty good model. Do I have to add more? No, I don't. I'll just keep it. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, should I do that? And I'm like, but I don't really want to do that. Like, it looks nice in that style, but it's like, it's not for me. What was I doing again? I was looking for jacket reference. Oh my god. No. Oh, this is just like jackets that are like straight up, like. Okay, here's one that's kind of similar. Let me download this because I'm too big. Look for a bigger one. A big one. Anyway, I don't feel so good. Sorry. What's that from? What's that from? I don't get the reference. Guys, I don't get the reference. Guys! Sorry. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was doing work stuff. I didn't straight up cheat, but I was like, What Halo theme? I can't. Copyright. Last stream got copyright struck. I can't do that. I'm sorry. They're really on top of copyright this time around. Like, I watched the Murder She Wrote video, even though it was technically already transformative because a person made it and then I reacted to it, adding commentary over it. Even though it's technically transformative, it still got copyright struck. So we ain't doing shit here. We can't do shit. And I really want this stream to stay up. Like, really bad. Like, really, really bad. I still really like this model so much. I don't know, it's just so simple, but it's so pretty. God. Now I was looking for a jacket. I had that one, but like, I don't want another jacket. Mute who? Who'd I mute? Mad, you mute my twin? Who's muting? Who's muting what? Oh yeah. No, the thing is, I wanted to mute it, but when I tried to go into the editor to be like, oh, can I mute this? It said, oh, actually, you can't mute this. Sorry. So I just had to delete the whole video, and I couldn't cut it because for some reason it was like glitching out, where like gave me multiple segments where it was copyrighted, but like I tried to go into those areas, but it wouldn't let me. So I just threw the whole video away. I made an announcement in my Discord that any reaction or like fun videos like that will now be unarchived. So like, basically if we react to something or we do like a random day again and it's copyrighted material, the video will be deleted after. Because, you know, I don't want to get like a copyright strike or like anything crazy going on. So right after being made, I will be deleting that stuff. But again, that's for when I do a random day, which is not going to happen for a while. All these things are like, they're like really big. Hold on. Like, let me just. And then let me get this. I'm gonna do the grap one, but yeah. I can hear you. Okay. Thank goodness. Sorry, I thought something was glitching for a second. Eh? Oh, I forgot to fill that in. There we go. Whew. You has nothing better to do but screw around. You deserve better than that. But I understand. Yeah, it happens. But again, it's just because I'm such a small streamer. Like, they just have you two in here, which is slay. I love you guys. But you know, it's hard to grow because also I'm really bad at editing. So like, and paying someone to actually like go through my shit, like that's a lot. Or editing funny moments. How do you like? How do we edit something that's like I don't know how to be funny. Like I can be funny on the fly, as in like conversationally, but like I can't really name a single thing that's like, oh, this was funny that I could post online. But it's like most of my comments just like insert horrendous, horrible thing to say that isn't like, you know, racist or crazy misogynistic or like basically with the just like crazy stuff. And then like, and that's it. That's my comedy. Y'all's laugh at it too. You nasties. Just went into the bathroom. I really, it's funny because every time he tries to sneak back there to like be quiet, for some reason I keep calling him out for no reason. Like I don't know why I do that. He's literally trying not to interrupt the stream, and then I go full on go, oh, he's there. YouTube. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that was a new comment. But yeah, it's really hard to find out like what is funny, because like I don't know if it's taking like stream clips, like a thing you can clip yourself, like a thing, but it's like I feel like if I have that, my PC would fucking everywhere, just literally. Like you saw how it reacted when I opened up an extra tab before stream. Even now, like I'm literally moving like in 2 pixels for y'all. So like, if they bully the little person for no reason, yeah, it's because they don't like black people. Yeah, right, Julian? Yeah. You have experience with that. Anyway. I'm trying to erase these little bits of pixels because, you know, they're always a fucking little bitch to do. I was gonna say something else that would have been bad. Let's see. This stream? Okay, it's been going on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, it's going good. It's funny, when I started the stream, I was like, ugh, man, I don't know if I'm gonna stream very long, and now it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Which isn't long for like, what's it called? For any stream, but like, it's still like a, huh. You know? Anyway, don't do Julian like that dirty. Yeah. Sorry, Julian, you're right. I should do you clean. I just pull out full on vacuum. Also, the voice crack was crazy. I'm sorry. Let me open the folder. This. And then, give me a second. The gradient. There we go. Okay, we're doing it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. No worries. We all sometimes crack our Tarzan scream. Yeah, for real. You are my favorite Native American after Red. Oh my god, that's crazy. Now Red Cloud and fucking on it. That's crazy. No, I'm checking that. I'm glad. 2 native baddies in 1 room. 2 native Julian's Native American. Is it right? Julian's Native American. I think that's how we like ended up like vibing with each other. We both Native American. We both Native. That's, I think, pretty sure, pretty positive. Right. Hold on. And then let me get this one now. Oh, wrong one. That's still not the right one. No, it is. Let me try and make it a little better. You aren't really? Excuse me. Hold on. Come on. No? Oh. Well, then I do not appreciate the joke then. I guess you have to die now. Just. Let's see. Well, I mean, I can mirror the sleeves, and I'll just switch them up later. I'll just focus on this sleeve, and then... Looks crazy right now, but we can fix it. There we go. See, already looking better. Ooh. Let's move on to making fun of a movie like the Mercy movie Chris Pratt was in. Mercy movie. What's Mercy? Was that the one where it's like a guy had to prove that he wasn't a murderer or something to like an AI thing? I remember being around, I was like, that looks interesting, and I just never saw it ever again. Who? Exactly. Like, what? I'm gonna see if there's any other jacket references. Save this. Oh, this is good. I actually need this, yes. Drawing help. Object. Sorry, now I'm just like, oh. Do I need this? Oh, I already have it. I guess I did need it. Sorry, now I'm distracted. Like, using AI for judging you has already been proven wrong time and time again from other books and films. Yeah, trying to prove your innocence from an AI. I see. Okay. I mean, again, it looks interesting, but it looks very like stationary, and I don't know if like when things are like too like, it's like I just get bored. I like movies that feel like you're traveling, you know, like feel like you're actually physically going. Well, not like you're physically going somewhere. It feels like you're going somewhere, you know. Not for later. I just put it in Mad Ref. I was looking for a jacket, but let me go back. There's a lot of wrinkles, but like, because it has those there. Otherwise it'd be like really, like, pretty sparse in terms of wrinkles. Now you collecting QR codes like Pokemon. No, for real, genuinely. Like, if I were to go back to my Pinterest, let's see. Oh, wrong one. Board. Drawing, objects and items. It's just a bunch of QR codes and like a bunch of like all this. Like, I could probably get more. Like, there's one for eyebrows too. Not specifically eyebrows. I think that's just like hair brushes, but they like work. What's this? That's like interesting, but I can't. That's too much. I hope YouTube doesn't get mad at me for that. Anyway, I keep accidentally pressing stuff. That wasn't bad, luckily, but like, damn. Sorry, now I'm distracted. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Announcement. What's the announcement gonna be? Huh? Huh? Yeah. You like men? Ew! No. Hopefully you know that video. Hopefully you don't think I'm just being weird. I'm sorry. Wait, I hope you know that video. Oh, wait. And, oh. for some of these. It looks like his arms are turning inward. I can't. I need to like be careful.
What you doing drinking my coffee?
I'm gonna like rip your toes off. Titan had did a surprise visit. If I can actually fix that up again. I'm sorry, I'm like going quiet because I'm like trying to figure out how to sleep. How to sleeves. Like, come on. Why is this not working? Okay, well, you know what? Death.
Ooh, I'll be honest, I really don't care about art. I just like the vibe.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry. Sometimes it is just about the vibes here. But there are a few, like, not gonna lie, Iron Mouse. I love Iron Mouse, but I don't really watch her streams. I just like, I watch a lot of her clips, and so, yeah. Like, that's how I got into VTubing, was through clips, even though technically, like, I actually don't watch a lot of streams, like, ever. So even though it's not what you, like, came here to see, it's like, you're still seeing something, so, like, I'm appreciative. I'm a pergalicious, you know? I'm pergalicious, if you will. Purr! Yeah, you like that? You like that kitty growl? Purr! You know? I'm sorry, I blew your ears out. I blew all your ears out, just like I blew your crappas. Ah! Well, okay, sorry. Let's recuperate.
Good. Honestly, like, like, is relaxing just vibing and watching while also commenting.
No, for real. We love existing. Also, it's funny because some of this you can't even really see, which is really funny. Because, like, from my perspective, I'm like, wow, so much detail. Oh, this little thing right here. And it's like, to you, I'm just like here. It looks like I'm doing nothing. It looks like I'm just like on white. There's color here. It's just like I don't have HD version, so like you can't see all the proper colors because it's so light. It's so white. Oh God, guys, I think it's white. Sorry.
Yes, vibe. Yes.
That a bit much? That was a bit much. Sorry. Hey guys, I'll go back to jail. Let me back into the bars. Pardon me. If I did go to jail, it would be over for everybody. Like, I'd be a menace. Not because I do something horrible. I'd just be fucking annoying. Like, I'd be one of those people who get got on the first day for simply just looking at the wrong person. Because I'd be just, I'm a starer. I stare. I starer. I still do errors. Why is a slutbag sleeve not doing what I fucking want? God damn it. I'm gonna pimp slap this. Oh, I mean, the sleeve. I hope my audio did not catch me say that. Oh my God. I'm black, so sometimes words slip out. So the booty bandit. Who the booty bandit? Who the booty bandit? Who that? What do you mean the booty bandit? What do you mean by the Sorry. I've seen people like that from video games and RPs, like GTA RPs, online Red Dead Redemption. What we talking about? What we talking about? I think I'm lost. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what I started. If I did start it, but what we talking about?
Guys, include me.
I'm like an annoying younger sibling.
Guys, guys, come on, guys.
Online games are people roleplay / annoying. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. For real. No, because that's also why I don't do roleplay stuff, because for some reason sometimes it's like very hard to tell like what people are taking seriously and kind of like having fun and joking about. Like I remember at one point in a roleplay setting, someone straight up told me like to stop. And it's like, I was roleplaying. What do you mean? Why you want me to stop roleplaying in a role-playing server? Okay. Because like role-playing is really 50-50 in general. You know? Oh my god, this sleeve is genuinely annoying me. What if I just... Oh, wrong one. I'm like having a hard time with these sleeves for some reason. It'll work for everyone else, but not me. What the heck? Let me move over here to this side, because sometimes the brush changes angles depending like what side I'm on. So I'm gonna try doing this side for now. Get in line. No, for real. They wanted to hold me down and just force me to like boring. Like, Dad, I'm not meant to be boring. I want to go to Queen school. Like, I'm here to role play, please. I don't role play anymore. It was when I was like younger, but like still, like, damn. Let me be a little freak, okay? Allow me to be a little freakazoid. That's what I came here to be. A little freak. Let me be a... Sorry. I don't know if my audio caught that. I hope. I kind of hope so, but also hope not, because like that was really loud. If I... Oh, let me just... Like, just straight up make a pathway down the sleeve. To, like, help a little bit. Anyway, like, it's made up. It's supposed to be fun. And you can act out fictional crimes and such online. In online format. Yes, sir, Julian. Yes, sir! Yeah! I'm burping. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like locking in a little bit here. Wow, it looks so bad. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting freshly cremated. My twin, yes! Oh my god. Sorry. Who cares if it's ever your role play? Go along with it. Yeah, it's literally improv. It is. It's literally yes and stuff. Like, you just go yes and you just continue the joke. Like, that's kind of the whole point. What if I use this instead? That's crazy. Oh, maybe not that big. It doesn't look bad, but like sharper. Not me so real. For real. For real. Hashtag Julian does improv, unironically. Spread it to your friends. If you get this email, Julian would have to be forced to do improv for you. Did I do it? Did I do it? I have to like. My brush is way too big. I need to like chill. Wait, I think it's okay. It's turning out kind of well. The problem I have is probably this. I'm lagging. Okay, well that's okay. Take a second. But yeah, like to me, I think our RPG games are time loops to create chaos, or a timeline you want to make. You know? Yes, for real, Julian. So for real. Ugh. Anyway, I may actually end stream pretty soon because I really want to get Wawas. My fat ass really just needs. I need food in my ass. I mean, whoa. I need food in my mouth. Whoa. What? Y'all. Sometimes. Damn. Sometimes I say shit and it's like, no. You know? Like, it's not what I wanted to say, but I said it. I gotta own it. Actually, a really bad flub up. I actually really did not mean to say that. Whoa. Oh no. I didn't mean to say that, y'all. I didn't mean to say that. Let's just pretend nothing happened, okay? If you don't mind, let's just ignore that and just go on, move it along. Please. Okay, yeah. It's all your guys' fault that I said that. Yeah, you're so right. Thank you for apologizing for what you did. I appreciate it that you were the bigger person here. And we're able to own the fact that you did that. God, it's so brave of you to have owned that you made me say those things. You guys play D&D? And are What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, I do not play D&D. I've had an interest for a while, but it's like I don't know. I know very little, and also I'm nervous about joining a group because a lot of times when you join a group, they usually expect that you know how to play D&D and like have experience playing D&D. So it's like it's kind of hard to like properly participate in, you know, all that without feeling pressure to like know everything. So like I want to, but I have not. They're looking kind of good. I'm like, there we go. Sorry, I'm like, Sorry, doing a thing. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's the first edition. Oh, I didn't see it. I really want to try D&D. Do you have a horror board game? Damn. I know that a lot of times, from what I can tell, a lot of people who play D&D seem to say like the second edition is best for beginners. I think it was second edition. I don't know. I may be wrong. It's like a Call of Cthulhu type of game, similar to D&D as well. Ooh. Oh, yes. That just sounds actually really interesting. D&D stream. No, for real. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I was saying that as a joke, but like D&D stream would actually go really hard. I remember that one time when VTubers were doing that D&D stream with that one dude, and like he turned to be really fucking weird. Like he was doing weird shit to them. It sounds. But yeah. Let me try doing this. No, too big. There we go. Like he would like tell him to not design certain characters a certain way and all that stuff, and like basically take the fun out of D&D. It was really weird. It turns out he was like low key a predator to girls. Kind of crazy. Anyway, D&D is so popular still nowadays. There are fulfilling. Yeah, it is. It's very popular. People talk about it all the time, especially in the VTuber community. Sam, I want to get my English better. What do you mean? Aren't you a native English speaker? Oh wait, didn't you mention something like you know 2 languages? I remember that. I remember you mentioning something like that. Let me just. It feels. I'm like trying my best to figure out how to sleeve. I know the moment I get off stream and I focus on the sleeve, it's gonna be like, oh, that's how. I'm gonna be very upset with myself. But yeah, I'd be willing to play D&D. I just need someone who actually knows what they're doing, because I don't want to be like, oh, let's play in D&D, and I basically have to do everything, but I don't know what I'm doing. You know, that'd be fucking cool. Or like when rolls happen, it's like the chat, like y'all's kind of helped my decisions a little bit. Though the one thing is that you can't be like full on backseat driving and like, what's it called? Like get too mad if I make a decision, you know? Cause like I know people really get invested. And also like maybe I could like design a character for it, because I've been wanting to draw like semi-royalty, like kind of like character for D&D, you know, like not literally a royal person, but just someone who's like trying to present as though they are royalty, and to a degree their outfits like low-key like, you know, gets in the way at times, but it's like, I want to look good, so it doesn't matter as I have the skill, you know. I think you would be a fun player for the for a game master. Yeah, I feel like I would if I knew what I was doing. Yeah. But anyway, we just hit the 2-hour mark, well, 2 minutes ago, and so I may end up like turning a whole like I'm probably gonna end stream in a second. And also let me see what the question is. What type of race be for me? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know all the races, but is there anything that's like a cow person? Because I'd vibe with that. Like have a character with horns. Because I'd be willing to do that, as long as they don't have like any like crazy things that are in the way. Because not gonna lie, for my first one, I'm probably just gonna be basically a character that's basically me, straight up. Not gonna lie, like a self-insert. Because like, you know, I want to try experience D&D that way. A Minotaur? Maybe not a Minotaur. Straight up. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? A Minotaur would be cool. Like a Minotaur, like that'd be cool. Like it's a curse somewhat. Like I was not born a Minotaur, but like, you know, I was cursed, so yeah. Like I'm still cunty, and it's like basically equivalent of like a furry Minotaur. But like I can still put makeup on and all that stuff. Like I still look cunty, but like, you know, compared to this thing, it's like, ooh, you know? Genius. Yes. I'd be willing. I'd have to like, again, have someone who does D&D to actually like supervise me making a character. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be really cool. Well, anyway, it's been 2 hours. I really want to go to Wawa's, so I'll be ending stream here. And not gonna lie, I think my focus is just kind of right now. Not like a bad way, like in a, oh no, I can't think. It's more like a, I'm still kind of sleepy, but obviously y'all's letting my energy go up a bit more, so thank you. And yeah. Tomorrow I'll be doing an OC redesign stream where basically I will go over people's OCs and, oh my god, why? Let me close this real quick. I think the fact that now it's like having a hard time picking what to focus on is like messing with it. Ooh. We don't go to this window very often. Anyway, so, oh my god, it's gonna bother me. But basically, tomorrow I'll be doing a OC redesign stream. They're from my Discord, and you know, if you want to join and all that stuff, you can. And then give me submissions. I'll be redesigning those. Obviously with credit and all stuff, and also I try not to be that. And yeah, it's a descendant of a Minotaur. Wait. But thank you for coming. Yeah. Okay, bye.